Greetings from Canada, Mr. Hastr0. How you doing?
What's up, man? How's it going?
Not too bad. So I hear you're quite the busy man tonight. Didn't know if I'd catch you before the drink fest started, but so what are you guys up to tonight?
Yeah, I'm outside the big build on D, man. It's like a big MLG grenade went off over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. About to catch, Wiz and the Optic guys for a quick drink before I go to bed. I got 10 a.m. match in the morning.
Yeah, big match tomorrow, and big matches today. And quite frankly, there's a lot of teams out there that are really making a mark early on in this competition. What did you guys expect coming into this?
Honestly, we put our team together about a week before the event. So, my goal was just to make sure that we placed pro and we tried. I came in expecting to win as always, but
Absolutely.
For a team that's thrown in together like that, our goal was just to make sure that we played pro and took care of business for our fans. But we had like the toughest bracket ever.
Yeah.
Honest,
I seen that.
It was like the super stacked bracket. So, and that always happens to us for some reason. We always get a tough bracket. It always happens. Never fails for us.
Well,
regard, but yeah, we lost Optic this morning. Didn't really get to warm up too well, but we dropped in the lower bracket, and we've been taking care of business down there. Pretty much running through the lower bracket, and we played some really solid teams. Got a big win over AOX, beat them 3-1, and had to take on Fear, knock them out 3-1.
That's got to be the big match.
Icons was a solid team, so
yeah. The big Fear match was probably the one everybody's talking about. How do you think Team Fear's feeling right now? Definitely not wanting to get knocked out of the tournament so easily, but it's kind of last minute. And you were saying that your team was built last minute, and their team is kind of the same thing, coming with a new player in the last week of business. You think that really affected them?
Yeah, J-Bone seemed like he had a couple tough rounds against us, but online, man, he was just a monster for them. When we played them online, they actually beat us in the qualifier, and J-Bone was really the one going off for them, and that's kind of the other way around for him here. I think he's got kind of unlucky a little bit, but Fear, you can never count those guys out. People just have to realize that we played extremely well to beat them. I can't say enough about our team and what we did in some of the games against them. We really came together, and the search and destroy on grid was insane. Actually, a lot of people were watching in the venue, but Fears, we were down 1-0 in the grid search and destroy, and Fears had a 1v4 clutch on defense.
Yeah.
He picked up big 1v4 for us, and then 2 rounds later, I had a 1v3 clutch on offense with a bomb plant, and then I defended it 1v1 against Assassin, and that was a big deal, and I think that just gave us some momentum going into the next 2 matches.
It was definitely a great match. I wish we could have seen it. The stream has been having nothing but issues, and I'd personally like to get your opinion on the stream so far and the two new guys. What's your kind of take on that, and where do you think we're headed?
As far as the stream is concerned?
The stream and the new commentators.
Oh, well, I haven't really gotten to talk to them too much. I got to sit down one interview with them, and they seem like good guys. I haven't really gotten to listen to any of the commentary that they've done, but maybe it seems like from the comments I read, maybe they aren't as knowledgeable about the actual pro circuit aspect of things in Call of Duty, but they definitely have a good voice for it. I think that they're a good addition to MLG, and as with any commentator, they're always going to have stuff to work on. So if the fans are giving them a hard time, they should probably just kind of lay off for a little bit and cut these guys some slack, because MLG's doing as much as they can to give you guys the best stream they have possible, and those guys are going to get better. They seem like all really nice guys, and they're probably going to put the work in. They're hard workers to make sure that they do a better job every time.
I agree. I think they definitely have the voice for it. Early on in the competition, a couple of the guys were unaware that CTF was played in 2 sides, though. Really threw a lot of people off as far as their knowledgeability, and then some of their call-outs were a little bit off, but I think, like you said, that'll definitely improve with time. Now, tomorrow, what's the game plan? Do you guys have an early start to try and get some better practice in for your morning match?
Yeah, we're going to try and make it in to the venue about 8 or 8:30, just to try and get warmed up better than we did today. It was just kind of a tricky situation today. We were going to warm up against DDV on a station. We started a game up, played about 2 minutes, and then the pro player manager from MLG requested that we made an appearance in the Dr. Pepper booth to scrim in there. So we moved to the Dr. Pepper booth to run a scrimmage, and took them about half hour to set up the PS3s. And then they realized they didn't have enough copies of Black Ops for us to run our scrims in the Dr. Pepper booth, so we had to move stations again, and we ran across the venue, and we started setting up on the new station. And then they told us to just go set up on the main stage for a scrim, and as soon as we set up on the main stage, Optics showed up and started setting up on the other station on the main stage, so we didn't get warm up at all.
Wow.
This morning, but tomorrow morning we're going to make sure that we get in there, sit down on one station, and we don't move, so that we get a good warm up. Because once we heated up today and we got warmed up,
you guys were on fire.
Yeah.
Well, man, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you're a busy guy. I really do appreciate the opportunity to talk to you and give my viewers and us guys up north here a more inside depth look into what's going on down south. And good luck. Best of wishes for tomorrow. Hope you guys do well.
Oh, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. Are we going to see you at one of these events soon? Or?
Absolutely. I'll be in Columbus. You'll see me for sure.
Nice. All right, man. That's awesome. I look forward to seeing you there, and I'm sure we'll talk a little bit more before then.
Okay, man. Take care.
All right, you too.